Hello everyone. Today I am here with you all with the practice questions of pair of linear equations in two variables. The questions which we have selected are the type of questions which are generally asked in the board examination. We are already having a video on the concepts of pair of linear equations in two variables. So if you have not seen the video, please watch the video once so that it will be easy for you to understand that how to solve these type of questions. So let's start with the questions. So question number 1 is, show that x is equivalent to 2, y is equivalent to 1 and x is equivalent to 4 and y is equivalent to 4 are solutions of the system of equations 3x minus 2y is equivalent to 4 and 6x minus 4y is equivalent to 8. So what we have to do is we have to check whether these two, value of x is equivalent to 2 and y is equivalent to 1 and x is equivalent to 4 and y is equivalent to 4 are solution for these equations or not. So if they will be solution of this equation, that means if we are going to replace x by 2 and y by 1 in both the two equations, your LHS part will become equivalent to the RHS part, or we can say that these points will be the solution for these two equations. So now check it out. First of all, we are checking with this coordinate x is equivalent to 2 and y is equivalent to 1. We are keeping in first equation. It is your 3x minus 2y is equivalent to 4. If we will keep x is equivalent to 2 and y is equivalent to 1 in this equation, so it will be LHS part will become 3 multiplied by 2 minus 2 multiplied by y is 1. So it will be 3 2s are 6 minus 2, that is 4. It is equivalent to your RHS. That means these coordinates, the value of x is equivalent to 2 and y is equivalent to 1 is satisfying this equation. Now let's check for another equation, that is your 6x minus 4y is equivalent to 8. Again we are taking the LHS part. We are replacing x by 2 and y by 1. So it will become 6 multiplied by 2 minus 4 multiplied by 1. 6 multiplied by 2 will become 12 minus 4, that will be equivalent to 8, which is your RHS part. That means the values of x is equivalent to 2 and y is equivalent to 1 is solutions for this equation. Now we will be checking for this coordinates of your x is equivalent to 4 and y is equivalent to 4. If we will be keeping these values of x and y in both the two equations, whether they are satisfying it or not. So now we will be taking x is equivalent to 4 and y is equivalent to 4. First equation again we are checking. It is your 3x minus 2y is equivalent to 4. LHS part we will be taking. So if we will replace x by 4 and y by 4, your LHS part will become 3 multiplied by 4 minus 2 multiplied by 4. 4 3s are 12 minus 4 2s are 8. It is equivalent to 4, which is your RHS. That means these points are satisfying the equation. Now we will be checking these points for another equation, that is your 6x minus 4y is equivalent to 8. Again we will be checking for the LHS part. We will be taking LHS part. We will replace x by 4 and y by 4. We will be getting 6 multiplied by 4 minus 4 multiplied by 4. 6 4 is 24. 4 4 is 16. That is your 8. It is equivalent to RHS. That means x is equivalent to 2, y is equivalent to 1 and x is equivalent to 4 and y is equivalent to 4 are solution for this system of equations, both the two system of equations. This is how we can show it. Now the second question is, find out which pair of linear equation are consistent or inconsistent. One pair of linear equations is given over here and one pair of linear equations is given over here. So we know that the pair of linear equations are consistent when they are having any solution. If the pair of linear equations are having any solution, that means the values of x and y exist, that is satisfying both the two equations. If it is the condition, then pair of linear equations are said to be consistent. And if there is no such value of x and y which is satisfying both the two equations, then such type of pair of linear equations are said to be inconsistent. For that, what we need to do is we have to compare the coefficients. We know that the standard form of the pair of linear equations is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equivalent to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equivalent to 0. If we are going to compare these standard form with the given equations, then what we will be having, this for the first equation, the coefficient of x is your a1, that means value of a1 is 4 for this equation, value of b1 is -5 and value of c1 is -12. From the first equation we can find the value of a1, b1 and c1. From the second equation, first of all, what we will be writing it, we have to rearrange this equation because it is not in this form. In the standard form, this equation is not given. So first of all, we will convert it into the standard form. So this equation will become -8x plus 10y plus 20 equivalent to 0. Now it is in the standard form. Now we can see the coefficient of x over here is a2. That means a2, value of a2 is -8. Value of b2 is 10 and value of c2 is 20. Now what we will be doing, we will be finding the ratios of a1 and a2. So a1 over a2, it is equivalent to a1 is 4 and a2 is -8. That is -1/2 is the value of a1 over a2. What the value of b1 over b2 is? b1 over b2, if we are going to see, it is -5 over 10 because value of b1 is -5 and value of b2 is 10. So again it is your -1/2. Now we will be seeing the values of c1 over c2. We can see over here c1 is -12 and c2 is 20. If we will reduce it, it will become 4 3s are 12, 4 5 is 20. That is -3/5. Now we can see over here that a1 over a2 is equivalent to b1 over b2, but it is not equivalent to c1 over c2. So whensoever the condition is that a1 over a2 is equivalent to b1 over b2 is not equivalent to c1 over c2, so we know that these type of equations are your parallel equation. That means these equations are not having any solution. That means there is no value of x and y which will satisfy both the two equations or which will be the solution of both the two equations. So these equations are your inconsistent equation because it is not having any solution. So these equations are of your inconsistent type of equations. Now let's check for the another pair of equations. If we will be converting these into the standard form, first of all we have to convert it. So it will become your x plus 2y minus 4 equivalent to 0. Now this is in the standard form. Second equation, if we will be converting it into standard form, it will be 3x plus 6y minus 12 equivalent to 0. Now if we will compare these equations with the standard form of the equation, so value of a1 will be 1, coefficient of x is 1, so value of a1 will be 1, value of b1 will be 2, value of c1 will be -4. Similarly, we will see the another equation. Value of a2 will be 3, value of b2 will be 6 and value of c2 will be -12. Now again we will be finding the values of a1 over a2, b1 over b2. So a1 over a2 from this equation, it will be 1/3. As the value of a1 is 1 and value of a2 is 3. So value of a1 over a2 will be 1/3. Value of b1 over b2, it is 2/6, that is 1/3. Value of c1 over c2 is -4/12, that is 1/3. So what we can conclude over here is that a1 over a2 is equivalent to b1 over b2 is equivalent to c1 over c2. We know that when this type of condition is there, that means when a1 over a2 is equivalent to b1 over b2 is equivalent to c1 over c2, so these type of equations are your consistent equation because these are the pair of equations for your coinciding type of equation. That means every point on this equation will be the solution for this equation also. So these type of equations are known as either consistent type of equations or they are even known as dependent type of equations. So this will be your consistent type of equation because it is having multiple or infinite solutions for these equations. Means there are so many values, infinite values of x and y are there which will be satisfying both the two equations. Now let's see another questions. For which value of k the following pair of linear equations has no solution? One of the equation is 2x plus 3y is equivalent to 9 and another equation is 6x plus k minus 2 multiplied by y is equivalent to 3k minus 2. So we have already learned that for the pair of linear equation which is having no solution, what the conditions should be satisfied. For this condition is a1 over a2 should be equivalent to b1 over b2, but it should not be equivalent to c1 over c2. This is the condition which should satisfy. That means this is the condition for parallel lines. Now see, if we are going to compare these two equations with the standard form of the equation, what we can find it out is, over here first of all we have to convert it into standard form because both of them are not in its standard form. So if we will be converting these equation in standard form, it will become, the first equation will become 2x plus 3y minus 9 equivalent to 0. This will be the first equation. We have converted it into standard form. Second equation will be your 6x plus k minus 2 multiplied by y minus 3k minus 2, it is equivalent to 0. Now if we will compare these two equations with the standard form of the equation, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equivalent to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equivalent to 0. So value of a1 will be 2, value of b1 will be 3, value of c1 will be minus 9. From here, value of a2 will be 6, value of b2 will be k minus 2 and value of c2 will be minus 3k minus 2. Now for no solution, this is the condition which should be satisfied. So we will be keeping these values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2 over here. So it will become a1 over a2 will become 2 upon 6. This is the value of a1 and a2. It is equivalent to b1. b1 is 3 over b2 is k minus 2. Should not be equivalent to c1 is minus 9 over c2 is minus 3k minus 2. So this is the condition we have, it should be satisfied. So we have to find the value of k for this condition. So if we are going to take these two, if we are going to take, it will become 2 upon 6 could be written as 1 upon 3. It is equivalent to 3 multiplied by k minus 2. Now we will be cross multiplying it. It will become 1 multiplied by k minus 2 will be k minus 2 is equivalent to 3 multiplied by 3, that is 9. That means value of k should be 9 plus 2, 11. That means if k will be 11, this pair of linear equations will have no solution. So this is how we can find it out. So for no solution, condition is a1 over a2 is equivalent to b1 over b2 is not equivalent to c1 over c2. If it is intersecting line, the condition is a1 over a2 should not be equivalent to b1 over b2. And for your coinciding lines, the condition is a1 over a2 is equivalent to b1 over b2 is equivalent to c1 over c2. So as per the condition, we will be taking it and we will be finding the value of the unknown. Now the next question is a 2-digit number where 10th digit is greater than 1st digit. It is given to us that 10th digit is greater than the 1st digit. Is obtained by either multiplying sum of the digits by 8. Either how we can get the 2-digit number, either by multiplying the sum of the digits by 8 and adding 1, or by multiplying the difference of digits by 13 and adding 2 to represent this situation algebraically. Now we are assuming that at one's place, digit at one's place is x and digit at 10th place. Digit at 10th place is y. We have assumed that at 10th place digit is x and at one's place digit is x and at 10th place digit is y. So whensoever your number is, suppose we are saying the number as 13. So how we can represent it? We can write it as 1 multiplied by 10 plus 3. That means the digit which is at 10th place is multiplied by 10 plus digit at 1's place. This is how we can write any number, any 2-digit number. This is the expanded form of any of the 2-digit number. So if digit at 10th place is y and digit at 1's place is x, so what the number will be? Number will be 10 multiplied by y plus x, or x multiplied by 1 we can say. So the number will be 10y plus x will be the number if digit at ones place is x and digit at tens place is y. Over here it is already given that digit at tens place is greater than digit at the ones place. Now these the condition we have taken, and if this is the condition, our number will be 10y plus x. Now let's see. Number is obtained by either multiplying sum of the digits. Digits are your x and y. So sum of the digits will be x plus y. If x and y are the digits, then sum of the digits will be x plus y, and we have to multiply this by 8. So we have multiplied this by 8 and adding 1. And if we have added 1, we are getting the number. So number means your 10y plus x. The number is your 10y plus x, and we are getting this number by multiplying the sum of the digits by 8 and adding 1 in it. So this is the condition. Now if we will be solving it further, we will be getting 8 multiplied by x, 8x plus 8y plus 1 is equivalent to 10y plus x. If we will solve it further, it will become 8x minus x plus 8y minus 10y plus 1 equivalent to 0. And if we will solve it further, it will become 8x minus x will become 7x. 8y minus 10y will become minus 2y plus 1 equivalent to 0. This is one of the equation. This is the equation we have represented algebraically. Now from the another condition. Another condition is given to us is that the same number can be obtained by multiplying the difference of digits by 13. So first of all, we have to find the difference of the digits. It is already given that your digit at tens place is greater than the digit at ones place. So difference of the digits will be y minus x. Greater minus is smaller. If we are going to multiply this by 13, so we have multiplied the difference of the digits by 13 and adding 2. We are getting the number. So number is your 10y plus x. So how we are getting the number? If we are subtracting, we are finding the difference of the digits and multiplying it by 13 and adding 2 in it, we are getting the number. So this is the condition. Now we will be solving it further. We will be getting 13 multiplied by y will be 13y. 13 multiplied by minus x will become minus 13x plus 2 equivalent to 10y plus x. If we will solve it further, it will become 13y minus 10y minus 13x minus x plus 2 equivalent to 0. Or we can say 13y minus 10y will be 3y. Minus 13x minus x will be minus 14x plus 2 equivalent to 0. This is how we can represent it as in algebraically. So accordingly, whatsoever is given to us in the question, we will be moving in that way only. The same conditions will be fulfilling and we will be solving it further. We will be getting the equations, the situation we have represented it in algebraically. This is how it will be done. Now let's see fifth question. Solve pair of linear equations 4x upon a plus y upon b is equivalent to 2. 3x upon a minus y upon b is equivalent to 12 by substitution method. So we know that the pair of linear equations could be solved either by substitution method or by elimination method, or graphically even it could be solved. So here we have to solve this by substitution method. What we do in substitution method? From one of the equation we find the value of a variable in the terms of another variable, and when we are keeping this value in another equation, we are getting a equation in one variable only, and when we will be solving it further, we are getting the value of that variable. So how we will be doing it? Let's see. 4x upon a plus y upon b is equivalent to 2. Suppose this is your equation number 1. The another equation is 3x upon a minus y upon b is equivalent to 12. Suppose this is your equation number 2. Now from the equation number 1, what we can say is, from equation number 1, y upon b could be written as 2 minus 4x upon a. From here what we can say is that value of y upon b will be 2 minus 4x upon a. If we will solve it further, this RHS part will be, LCM will be a. It will be 2a minus 4x. Now what the value of y will be? This is in denominator b, so b will go in the numerator, it will be multiplied. So it will be b multiplied by 2a minus 4x upon a. This is the value of y in terms of x. Suppose this is your equation number 3. Now from equation number 3, we will be keeping the value of y in equation number 2. So what it will be? This equation number 2 will become 3x upon a minus, instead of y, what we will be keeping? We will be keeping 2a minus 4x upon a multiplied by b divided by this b. Value of y we have kept as b multiplied by 2a minus 4x upon a. This is the value of y divided by b. It is equivalent to 12. Now what we can see over here is b and b both could be cancelled, and this will become 3x upon a minus 2a minus 4x upon a. It is equivalent to 12. Now over here LCM will be a only because both the denominators are same. So this will become, this minus sign will be multiplied by both of them. So it will become minus 2a minus minus will become plus 4x. It is equivalent to 12. Now a will be multiplied by 12. 3x plus 4x will become 7x minus 2 times of a. It is equivalent to 12 times of a. This 2a will be going in the RHS part, will become positive 2a. So 7x is equivalent to 12a plus 2a, that is 7x is equivalent to 14a, or we can say value of x is 14a over 7, that is 2a. From here we can get the value of a, x, that is your 2a. So value of x is your 2a. So what we had done is, from one of the equation we have find the value of y in terms of x. Now this value of y we have kept in another equation. So this equation has become equation in one variable. If we have solved it further, we will be getting the value of one of the variable, that is x. It is equivalent to 2a. Now if we are going to keep this value x is equivalent to 2a, suppose this is your equation number 4. From here, if we are going to keep the value of x in equation number 3, so what we will be getting? Y is equivalent to b multiplied by 2a minus 4 multiplied by 2a it is. Value of x is 2a. So it is your 2a. Suppose this is your bracket over a. So value of y will be b multiplied by 2a minus 4 multiplied by 2 will be 8a over a. That is b multiplied by 2a minus 8a will be minus 6a over a, or we can say value of your y will be minus 6 times of b. This is the value of y. This is how we can find the value of the variables x and y using substitution method. Let's see one of the case study. Samarth usually go to fruit seller shop with his mother. He observed the following two situations. The first situation is, on the first day, cost of 2 kg apples and 1 kg of grapes was found to be rupees 160. Cost of 2 kg apple and 1 kg of grapes was found to be 160 rupees. The second day, cost of 5 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes was found to be rupees 380. Cost of 5 kg apple is there and 2 kg of grapes is there, and the total cost is rupees 380. Denote cost of 1 kg of apple by rupees x. So it is already given that cost of 1 kg of apple, it is your rupees x, and cost of 1 kg of grapes, cost of 1 kg of grapes, it is rupees y. Answer the following questions. First, represent algebraically situation of first and second day. Now it is already given that cost of 1 kg of apple is rupees x and cost of 1 kg of grapes is rupees y. So first day, the cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes was found to be 160. If cost of 1 kg of apple is x rupees, what will be the cost of 2 kg of apples? It will be 2 multiplied by x, that is 2x rupees. And 1 kg of grapes, cost of 1 kg of grapes is y rupees, and sum of these two, it is equivalent to rupees 160. So this is the first equation. Algebraically we have represented it. Second is your Cost of 5 kilogram of apples. So 1 kilogram of apple is x rupees. So cost of 5 kilogram of apples will be 5x rupees. And 2 kilogram of grapes. 1 kilograms grapes cost is y rupees. So 2 kilogram of grapes will cost 2y, and the total amount is your rupees 380. So this is your second equation. So first part we have done, that represent algebraically situation of first and second day. This is done. Now the second is find cost of 1 kilogram apple and 1 kilogram of grapes. That means we have to find the value of x and y. Means we have to solve these two equations. In the previous question, we had solved these equations by your substitution method. Now let's solve this equation by elimination method. So suppose I am taking this over equation here, equation number 1. We can see the coefficient of y is 1 here and coefficient of y over here is 2 in equation number 2. So if I am going to multiply equation number 1 by 2, if I will multiply equation number 1 by 2, what it will become? 2 multiplied by 2 will become 4x. 2 multiplied by y will become 2y. And 160 multiplied by 2 will become 320. This is your equation number 3. Now see equation number 2 and 3. If we are going to subtract these two equations, then what will happen? All these signs will change. 5x minus 4x will become x. 2y and 2y both are going to cancel because it is positive 2y, it is negative 2y. It is equivalent to 380 minus 320 will be 60. That means cost of 1 kilogram of apple is rupees 60. Now if we are going to keep the value of x, suppose this is your equation number 4. And from here, if we are going to keep the value of x in any of these equations, suppose I am keeping in equation number 1. So what the equation number 1 will become? It will be, equation is 2x plus y is equivalent to 160. This was the equation. Now we are going to keep the value of x from equation number 4 in this equation. So this equation will become 2 multiplied by 60 plus y is equivalent to 160. So y will be 160 minus 60 multiplied by 2 will be 120. So if it is going to change the direction, it will become negative 120 and value of y will be 40. That means cost of 1 kilogram of grapes is rupees 40. So second part is done. Find cost of 1 kilogram of apple and 1 kilogram of grapes. So cost of 1 kilogram of apple is 60 rupees and cost of 1 kilogram of grapes is your 40 rupees. Second part we have done. Now the third point. At what point the linear equation represented on day 1? Day 1, this is a linear equation. Day 1 intersect x-axis and y-axis. Whensoever any of the line is touching your x-axis, the point at which it is going to touch x-axis, the y-coordinate will be 0. We have discussed in the earlier video. So if it is going to touch x-axis, its y-coordinate will be 0. If we are going to keep y is equivalent to 0 in this equation, this will become 2x plus 0 is equivalent to 160. That means x is equivalent to 160 divided by 2. That is 80. That means the point at which it is going to intersect x-axis will be 80, 0. At x-axis it is going to touch at the point 80, 0. This will be the point. Now where it is going to touch the y-axis? If it is going to touch y-axis, in that case its x-coordinate will be 0. And if we are going to keep x is equivalent to 0 in this equation, it will become 2 multiplied by 0 plus y is equivalent to 160, or we can say y is equivalent to 160. That means point at which this line will intersect y-axis will be 0, 160. Hope it is clear at what point the linear equation represented by on day 1. This is the equation representing day 1 situation, intersect x-axis and y-axis. If it is going to touch x-axis, y-coordinate will be 0. If it is going to touch y-axis, its x-coordinate will be 0. Now the fourth point is find the total cost of 3 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes. See, the cost of 1 kg of apple is x. So 3 kg of apples will be 3x. Cost of 2 kg of grapes. 1 kg of grapes is y. So 2 kg of grapes will be 2y. That means it is required. cost of 3 kilogram of apples and 2 kilogram of grapes. So it will be value of x, we know it is 60, and value of y, we know it is 40. So 3 6 are 18, 180 plus 4 2s are 8. It will be 260 rupees. So cost of 3 kilogram apple and 2 kilogram of grapes will be 260 rupees. So these type of questions are asked in case studies. So this is how we can solve the case studies. Let's see the last question from this chapter. It is again a case study. Reena is 10th standard student. She has pens and pencils, which together are 40 in numbers. That means total number of pens and pencil is your 40. If she has 5 more pencils and 5 less pens, then number of pencils would become 4 times the number of pens. Denote original number of pens and pencils by x and y respectively. That means number of pens initially, number of pens is given by x and number of pencils is given by y. Total number of pens is x and total number of pencils is y. It is given that the total of pen and pencils is your 40. That means x plus y is 40. It is given to us. Now first question is, using above information, answer the following question. First one is, represent algebraically the above situation. So it is given to us that the number of pens is x and number of pencils is y. It is even given that the total number of pens and pencils is 40. That means x plus y is 40. This is one of the equation. Algebraically we have represented it. And from the second condition, if she has 5 more pencils, that means if the pencils are 5 more, instead of y, it is your y plus 5. 5 more pencils, if initially it was y, so if 5 more pencils will be there, it will be your y plus 5. And pencils and 5 less pens, and pens is your 5 less. If total number of pens initially was x, and if 5 less pens will be there, it will be your x minus 5. Now if it is the case, then number of pencils would become 4 times the number of pens. That means this part will become 4 times of this part. If your number of pencils will become 4 times, that means if we are going to multiply this by 4, both of them will become equal. Initially, right now, what is the condition? That this is 4 times of this. So when they will become equal, if we are going to multiply the RHS part by 4, both of them will become equal. So what we will be doing is, we will multiply it by 4. See the condition again. If she has 5 more pencils, initially pencils were y. Now if she is having 5 more pencils, that means number of pencils will be y plus 5. And 5 less pens, initially number of pens were x. Now the number of pens is your 5 less, that is your x minus 5. Then number of pencils would become 4 times, means this part will become 4 times of this part. That simply means if we are going to multiply this part by 4, both of them will become equal. Now let's solve it. It will be y plus 5 is equivalent to 4x minus 4 5 is 20. So this will be y minus 4x plus 5 plus 20 equivalent to 0. If we are going to represent it in a standard form, it will become your minus 4x plus y plus 25 equivalent to 0. This is your equation number 2. This is equation number 1 and this is your equation number 2. We can represent this also in the standard form. Then in that case, it will become x plus y minus 40 equivalent to 0. So these two are the equations. We have represented it in algebraically, right? This is the first question. Now the second question is, which type of solution is the system of equations represented by above situation has? Now these are the two equations. Now which type of situation it is representing? For that, what we need to do is, we have to find the ratio of a1 over a2, b1 over b2 and c1 over c2. If we are going to compare this part with your standard form of the equations and this also by the standard form of the equation, we can see from this equation, value of a1 is 1, that is coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y, that is value of b1 is also 1, coefficient of your constant term is your minus 40, that is the value of C1. Value of A1 is 1, value of B1 is 1, and value of C1 is minus 40. Now, if we are going to compare this with the standard form of the equation, we will be getting value of A2 as minus 4, value of B2 as 1, and value of C2 as plus 25. Now, what we have to do is, we have to take the ratio of A1 over A2. It is your 1 over minus 4, or you can say minus 1 by 4. Value of B1 over B2, it is your 1 over 1. Value is 1 over 1, that is 1 only. And value of C1 over C2, it is your minus 40 over 25. So 5 8 is 40, 5 5 is 25. So this will be the value of C1 over C2. Over here we can see that A1 over A2 is not equivalent to B1 over B2, is not equivalent to C1 over C2. That simply means these equations will have a unique solution. They will be intersecting lines and they will be having a unique solution. There will be one value of x and y for which is going to satisfy both the two equations. Now this is the second part we have done. Now find the number of pens and pencils that Reena had originally. Originally she was having x and y. Number of pencils were x and number of pens were x and number of pencils were y. So we have to find the value of x and y. If we will be solving these equations, suppose we have taken this equation and this equation. We have taken this equation over here. I am taking x plus y minus 40 equivalent to 0. Now if simply over here we can see that the coefficient of y is same. So we can subtract these two equations directly. It will be minus, and it will become plus. So minus 4x and minus x will become minus of 5x. These two are going to cancel. It will be plus 40 plus 25. It will become 65. This is equivalent to 0. That simply means minus 5x is equivalent to minus 65, or we can say x is equivalent to minus 65 over minus 5. 5 1 is 5, 5 3s are 15. That means value of x, that means value of your number of pens is your 13. And if number of pens is 13, we know that x plus y is 40. From here, we can say that 13 plus y is equivalent to 40, or we can say y is equivalent to 40 minus 13, or we can say it is your 27. That means number of pencils is your 27 and number of pens originally it was 13. So this is the third part we had done. Now let's see the fourth part. If cost of one pen is rupees 20, cost of one pen is given to us as 20 rupees and one pencil is rupees 3. Cost of one pencil is given to us as 3 rupees. Find total cost of pens and pencils that Reena had originally. Originally she was having 13 pens, right? Originally she was having 13 pens and cost of one pen is 20 rupees. So cost of 13 pens will be 13 multiplied by 20. This will be the cost of 13 pens if the cost of one pen is 20 rupees. Now the total number of pencils she was having was 27 and the cost of one pencil is rupees 3. So cost of 27 pencils will be 27 multiplied by 3. So this is the total cost of your 13 pens and 27 pencils if the cost of one pen is 20 and one pencil is your 3 rupees. So what it will be? 13 2s are 26, 260 plus 3 7 is 21, 81. It will become 0. Sorry, it will become 1, 4, 341 rupees. So cost of your 13 pens and 27 pencils with the cost of one pen is 20 and one pencil is 3, it is your 341 rupees. So this is how these type of case studies could be solved. From this chapter, most of the time case studies are coming. So practice more and more questions. If you face any problem in solving any of the question, do comment me. I'll try to solve the question and I'll send the video on that particular question. Hope it is clear to you. Hope you must have understood that how to solve these type of questions. and you must have liked the video also. So if you have not yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it. Soon we will be coming with the more questions from other chapters also. Thank you.